Hey everyone, and welcome to this playthrough of Craft the World. We're up to level 5, Temple of the Four Elements. And the difference with this level is pretty much, if you've got the bosses mod, you're not going to come across very much, but the difference with this map is there are temples scattered throughout the world. Um, Now these temples, once you discover them, monsters will spawn, and it depends on what type of temple it is. It can be an earth temple, it can be a water temple, fire temple, wind temple, and depending on which temple it is, different monsters will spawn. Like fire temple, dragons will spawn, black dragons. Um, Water temple, these little water lizards will spawn. And you just got to kill the monsters, and then the temple gets unlocked. You take control of the temple, and a elemental dwarf becomes a companion to you. Now, this elemental dwarf will he'll be just like any other regular dwarf, except you only have access to equipping him with a pickaxe and an axe. So, and they'll have two skills which are pre-programmed, like a hero. They have pre-programmed skills. So basically, I think if I'm just going off by heart, the fire temple dwarf or fire elemental dwarf has the ability of cooking, and I'm actually not quite sure what the other ability is, but you get the idea. Um, they'll have two skills that they're really proficient at, and yeah. Now these dwarves can attack, and they do quite a bit of damage. They use their fists like monks. I think that's what they are. They're called monks. Yeah, they're not elemental dwarves. They look like they're elemental, but yeah, kind of like the radioactive guy out of Captain Planet. If you guys don't know what that is, you probably Google it, but you'll see him soon enough anyway. But as you can see, I've started this level very directly. I've gone straight down. That's because this map has a lot of hills, and you're pretty safe early on. And there are no like big mobs like there were in previous levels, like the desert or the underground level, where the large orcs and the large mummies can really ruin your day. There's none of that. This is actually like considered pretty easy, like the forest level. Unfortunately, there's no pirates or anything like that. Um, yeah, there are just these temples that you have to overcome. Well, you don't have to overcome it. You can ignore the temples if you want. It's better that you get the temples because you get an extra dwarf out of it for free. And if they die, they respawn. Now, I don't know if they respawn on hardcore permanent deaths. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below, or I'll find out on my own. I'm thinking about doing a permanent death run soon, and I guess I'll find out myself, because I was going to play it on this map. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm digging straight away, trying to get ore as quickly as possible. Now hit level 4, the timer has started, and we're off and going. And it's on the second hardest, not the second hardest, yeah, the hard difficulty. So it's not as hard as the last level, but yeah, it can be. Clearing the temples is probably the hardest bit of the game. But like I said, that's not an absolute necessity. So here I'm just teleporting around the map because we're on day 2. We're collecting all the sheep. Pretty much trapped everywhere. Don't need to worry about the tombstones. They can't climb over the mountains, so and waiting for them to collect the wool, which is what we need. You need wool early in the game. You pretty much need about 30 wool to get through the first couple of tech trees. That is another thing, a good thing about this level. If you're playing in the campaign, you do start quite far down the tech tree, which helps out a lot. As you can see, I'm just using simple beds here. Actually, the totem is different in this one as well. You do need to buy the DLC for this to unlock level 5. I'm not quite sure if you can play the other. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, you got to go up on these mountains. There is a temple on the map. If you can see just down in the bottom right hand corner, you see that little yellow dot. That's a temple. Now that'll be a sky temple, or something around that line. And whoop, I didn't mean to put that portal up there, but yes, I've already got my beds going. Base is all nice and good. And the biggest issue with this map, I find, is when you're looking for slime. If you zoom out, you actually cannot see. Like when you zoom out, you can see little icons for what monsters are, and sheep and cows and all that crap. Well, not cows, but you know, boars and all that. You can see a little icon, monsters and stuff. You cannot see frogs, which is what you get slime from in this level. So I think that's something they should change in the future update, but as it sits right now, you can't. There's nothing we can do about it. That frog right there, if I was to zoom out, I wouldn't be able to see it. So if you're planning on doing a lot of farming on this level, yeah, you've got to keep that in mind while you're digging, to get rid of as many frogs as possible, because it's going to be a lot harder to farm them than in previous levels. I know this is also an issue during Halloween, and I'm not too sure about Christmas, but I know Halloween it's an issue. So, because the little pumpkin slugs are they don't show up on the map when you zoom right out either. But let's skip ahead. Okay, so I've just zoomed out here. That's the temple there. That's a water temple, I think. That means that I got a water monk. Probably be proficient at well, 1, dealing damage, and 2, laboratory, like alchemist or something like that. But yeah, also I was wrong. For the first 4 levels, your tech tree gets gets further and deeper and deeper and deeper. But for this level, you start the tech tree from scratch, no matter what. So I was wrong about that. I thought it was, yeah, a little bit further than that. But yeah, unfortunately, no. That's the same with level 6 and level 7. I think it's because it's a DLC that it does that. But yeah, so I've got my backpacks. We're coming along really nicely. Got a good start. Okay, so here's the first attack wave. Not sure I'm going to be able to handle this. I wanted to get pets before this happened, but because of how early on in the tech tree I am, I'm not going to have pets for quite a while. So this is going to be quite difficult to hold. I do have enough for my first hero, but I haven't bought one yet. They're going to get stuck in that water, which is going to slow them down a little bit, but hopefully we can kill some of these. Doing pretty good. The beholder's going to get in. Unfortunately, the beholder's a bit strong, and our first dwarf dies, so that's unfortunate. And now we've got no more health left. 2 dwarfs died, and yeah, we did all right. I mean, we tried. Almost survived the first wave. Another dwarf died. But as I can see on the left hand side, Burner is available, so we should probably make him our first hero. burner as a long-range hero, which will make getting that first temple unlocked really, really easy. And the beholder dies. And that was the first wave. So let's see if we can get back to full strength and hopefully get our first hero out. Okay then, so we're done. We dug a little bit deeper. We flattened out the land a little bit so that we can get some more trees growing because we're running out of wood. And we still haven't got our first hero. I think we need some more iron ore before we can make the burner. Burner was my first choice. Definitely my first choice. And this wave, yeah, I can already see we're not going to survive this one. We've got another dwarf. I should probably gear him straight away, but I don't. I don't know. We're doing alright. Always remember that you can... Those hats right there in the middle, you can recycle them and get fabric and wool and shit like that. So remember to do that. I keep forgetting. I'm so not used to doing it. It's such a useful idea that I really do suggest doing it. And we almost completed it. We've got two zombies left. Come on, kill him. There we go. We survived. We got the... Oh, there's a beholder over there. That's what's holding us up. So they're going to go back to collecting as much stone as possible so that we can get some trees growing. And this is the only stone in the game which trees actually grow on, which is really weird, but whatever. Oh no, there's a skeleton underneath there as well. So we didn't kill the beholder, but which means we didn't get the extra experience from killing the wave, but we got most of it. And yeah, this stone does take a long time to destroy. Nothing like the pyramid stone, but yeah, pretty quite hard to get rid of. Okay, so we've dug even deeper, and we've collected some more wool. We've flattened out the land a little bit more, and we're about to face the third wave. Still haven't got my hero up. I'm missing something. I'm finally starting to come across some iron ore. And there's that fucking worm. Yeah, here they come. Alright then, let's see if I can survive this wave. Oh, that didn't work. I've got a forge, I've got a workshop. They're doing alright. No dwarves have died yet. They're hungry. I'm starting to cook some food. Ah, dwarf died. I've got one zombie to kill. Just gonna kill it. Oh, he broke the thing. Now I can collect water. I want to get rid of that. Where'd that zombie go? Oh, there he is. We just need one person to go kill him. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Yep. Well, we survived the night. We only lost one dwarf. That's alright. And I'll eventually go collect that water. Not sure when, but one day. And we'll get our hero up soon. Okay, we've dug out the first layer on our base, and now we've also added an extra level. Put in our doors, and put some torches in maybe. Waiting for them to collect what they have to collect. Or I must be AFK. There they go. Alright. Torches. There they are. Alright. Put my torches in. Leave a space for 3 so that I can put statues and everything in there. Now I need hero. No. I'm up to iron pickaxes. And iron axes, which you need for climbing gear. I'm gonna make this hero eventually. I'm not quite sure what I'm waiting for, but there's something that... Oh, here we go, pets. This is what I want. Alright, so we're gonna make some pets now. We need some of this. and then we'll be able to make some pets. Alrighty then, we got our cats. I'm going to put one in there, one there, one there, and one there, so that should be enough for now. We can only have 4 at the moment. We need to level up again to get 5. So I may as well put it in just in advance, and then... Have we got our hero yet? Oh. Just gotta make... Oh. Well, that was me leaving the game. I took a break. Coming back to it, and we should be able to make our hero soon. Probably me just assessing where I'm at after a break. Alright, so we're going to dig a little bit deeper, I think. Oh, got to keep an eye on those frogs. And I do have enough for another hero, so whether or not I'm going to buy another hero is a different story. This map has different gold armor. It's like Japanese armor, which I'll get to. It looks pretty cool. But other than that, it's just a look. It's nothing different to the previous levels. The armor does the same thing, just looks better. So I'm going to make some beds. I think the reason I'm doing that is because I want to put the heroes down one lower level, so that they're safer. Because if a zombie gets in there and destroys the hero's statue, the hero actually dies. It's rare, but it does happen, and it can happen, so negating that possibility is what you want to do. So putting them in a safe place is the best way to go about it. Having said that, having a hero does stop you from losing, so it's best to get it out as soon as possible, just in a safe space. And it looks like I'm not going to put it down. I'm going to start digging sideways. So we're doing pretty good. We've come across a lot of coal, which is, yeah, I've got to do this manually so that the sand doesn't fall. And a lot of iron ore as well, which will be good for iron bars. And we're about to face another night, another wave, attack wave that is. Still haven't got my hero down. Like I said, I left the game and must have come back a day later, and I totally forgot that I had him ready. But he is ready to go, and I can afford to buy another hero, which I haven't done. And I'm getting attacked, but there we go. Alright. But I got 2 doors, so that should slow them down quite a lot. And I got my pets, which are doing great. At least 2 of them are. The other 2 seem to be on the other side of the base. The owl cat going to come over. He's going to make short work of that. Too easy. Alright. So that's the first night that we've survived. And we're digging our hole, and I'm putting some doors in there so that the monsters don't dig down, which they can do. The AI is finicky. You gotta... People say it's the game's fault that the AI is buggy, but if you play the way I play it, it really does take a lot of that stupidity out of the AI. I don't really notice it as much. You know, you can't just sit there and complain about the AI. You got to do something about it. Make it benefit you. Question why the AI is doing what it's doing. And usually it's something as simple as I can't reach that block, and it might be a block that's 10 blocks away, but it, you know, you don't know. You unclick it, and all of a sudden the dwarf's like, oh yeah, no, I'm right to go. You're like, oh well, that was pretty simple. He just couldn't reach that block, that's it. And the monsters are no different. So we got rice. Rice is the main, or grain, is the main plant that you farm in this level. You don't use wheat. So 12 beds like usual. I put 12 beds, and I'm going to get rid of these beds, even though they're being used. But some more frogs down there that I should probably get to. But yeah, I'm going to put the beds here. I'm not going to build up. There we go. 12 beds. That should be enough for now. Alright, so we need a trap so we can start getting some wool. I think I'm going to go mage armor this level again, because it's just so efficient, mage armor. And then we can hopefully move on to a fucking hero. I gotta put down my heroes. Okay, so I finally realised that I got the hero here. So here we go. Put the hero down, and I got enough money to buy another one. So there we go. We got burner, and oh, really bad choice of heroes. So we'll get the cheapest one, which is Demeter. I think that's it. Dementor. I don't think there's an N there. So yeah. Make a little bit of that, and we'll see how much it makes. I want a couple of those. We're going to need a couple of tables. So I want to skip a lot of these tech trees, because this is a small map. It's not as big as the last two maps we've been on. It's very wide, but it's not very deep. So you'll start coming across like silver and mithril a lot earlier than, or in gold as well, a lot earlier than you would in another level. And then we'll put that new hero in, and we'll have two. Okay then, so we're going to put our second hero down here in a sec. There it is there. Look how cheap it is. Just need to get to the bow. You need to be able to make a bow, and that's basically it. The rest is just shit you find everywhere. And she's pretty strong. So I got two ranged heroes, which means I can basically take over that temple if I wanted to. I don't know whether that's what I actually do, but that's what I should do. I need chairs. Make some chairs. And then we'll get the scribe up and running, and then yeah, well, we need more ore now. But got most of my base worked out. Yeah. So I'm just digging another tunnel, and this door just opened and all these zombies came out. So I'm going to have to fight them off, but luckily I've got two really strong heroes. Like, don't get me wrong, I say that those heroes there, the three that were there, are bad. They're like Wukong, Demeter, and the frog hero. I don't know what the frog hero is called. I say that they're bad, but that's not actually the point I'm trying to make. They are actually really strong. It's just that their usefulness in what this game, what excels in this game, they're not actually that good at, which is digging, mining, building blocks. Basically, like, you can gear anything up to make it strong enough, but if those dwarves can't help you, then they're pretty useless. Like the Demeter, the bloody nature, there she is there. She has a bow, and she's really dangerous with that bow, but she does the most damage with a bow, but she can't dig blocks. She literally cannot. She doesn't have a pickaxe at all. She's not like the paladin. The paladin can break blocks. Actually, I don't think... No, the paladin can't break blocks. Yeah, actually, the paladin can break blocks. It just takes a fucking long time. But Yeah, same with Wukong. Wukong, I don't know where I got that helmet from. Oh, that door. I opened up that door. So I got a free mithril helmet. And it's the same with the slug monster, or slug hero. He can't do very much, but his spells, he spawns frogs and they hurt whatever they're attacking. They're dangerous heroes. They're strong. Wukong's one of the strongest melee damage heroes in the game. And he's fast as fuck. Like if you need him on the left hand side and then all of a sudden you need him on the right hand side, he'll be both sides running back and forward. You know, they're good heroes. They're just not good miners, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, take that into consideration. And also, they're cheap, which is another positive on their side. Which is why, if you're struggling early game, consider getting a Demeter or a Frog hero, because they're not that hard to make. I think Wukong's actually pretty cheap as well. Whereas a Paladin, you need a Iron Sword. I mean, you need to be like bloody 20 levels into the tech tree to get that. It's a lot more difficult to get the better heroes. Well, I consider them to be better heroes. Okay, so still digging our hole, and we're about to get another attack wave. We're fully prepared for this. We've got 2 heroes. Should be no worries. I'm not even focusing on it. I'm not that worried. We've only had what, like 5 dwarf deaths, and they're attacking the top, which is a bit annoying. But look, Burner comes in, uses his rain of fire, and kills them all in one hit. I've got starves. I've got starves on every single dwarf, so it looks like I'm going to go mages, and we cleared the wave. That was simple. And we need 4 more gold coins, and we can make another hero. Okay, so I unlocked one of these rune doors, and I came across a recipe. This recipe is for a freezing iron sword. Now, what the freezing iron sword does is it increases the damage of an iron sword by 10, and it will freeze the thing that it's attacking for 1 to 2 seconds, 3 seconds sometimes. It's basically what Hitchcook the hero does with his giant hammer, or what when you get ice files at the end of the game with mages. It's the same thing, but the sword does it. So it's a really strong sword. Unfortunately, it only does 35 damage, so yeah, it's a good sword, but I don't know. I guess it's pretty good. I mean, there are better weapons. It's better than the blood sword. The blood sword is crap. The blood sword is only good on bosses, because it'll deal damage and the enemy will bleed out for 40% of the damage that you deal every time you attack. And I don't know how many times it stacks, but it can be quite devastating. But against like a zombie, a bleeding sword's not going to do anything. By the time you've attacked it 10 times, it's already dead. You know, like the sword did nothing. But if the freezing blade, well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty useful. I should be utilizing it, but I've decided to go mages. So, like, that's how unimportant it is. Like, I'm not going to change what I'm doing because of it. So, as I'm making the land flat, you can see I put wooden planks underneath the shop. And now I'm making them solid blocks, like so. That's so that monsters will eventually destroy those blocks, and then whenever I buy an item from the shop, the items will just fall straight onto the flat ground. It makes them much easier to collect. That's why I do it, plus a little bit of OCD, just a tiny bit of OCD. I want my land to be flat. And if I reckon the grunt shop should always spawn on the same tile level as your stockpile, but what do I know. Sometimes I'll actually, if I'm looking for a perfect seed, I will restart the game over and over and over again until Grunt Shop is actually on the same level as my stockpile. But I haven't done that with this playthrough, as you can see. So, but yeah, when a monster's wave will spawn, they'll get annoyed that they have to go around that block, so they'll destroy it. And because it's wood, it won't take them very long to destroy. And then I can just break the back blocks, and the items that I buy from the shop will just fall straight to the ground. Okay, so I made some more tables. I just cut that footage out, I don't know why, but I'm just going to continue on anyway. It's making enough beds now. Like I said, this setup allows me to have 24, which means if I use the hero, so Tinkington, I have 25. Actually, the frog hero doesn't sleep either, so 26 all up. Plus, I don't know if monks, the ones you get from the temples, sleep. I'm not sure about that. I might have to watch the footage to see what happens. We'll find out, won't we? Now we've got the ability to make iron pickaxes, or steel pickaxes, so we're going to make 10 of those. And we should be able to make steel, so we'll make 10 of those as well. Make 11. Yeah, make 11, because we're you know, about to level up anyway, so may as well. Now we can make mage armor, but in order to make mage armor you need a lot of wool. So in order to get that wool, I'm going to have to build a farm, and that'll be my next course of action after I dig some more. Got to dig left and right, get all this coal. It's free coal, man. Alright, so as I'm digging, I had a look at my coins. I got enough coins for a new hero. Let's have a look. Hitchcracker, or what? I thought he was Hitchcrook, but that's not his name. Okay, well, we got him available, and we've got the resources to make his stuff, so he should be coming along very shortly. Just gotta make sure these dwarves are trees growing underground. I mean, who'd have thunk it? I can understand, well, we're about to get attacked again, we may as well see this out. I'm not using portals at the moment, because it's rather important that I get my farm up and going, and I want to be able to portal around to get the sheep up and going. So we're getting attacked right now. I'm going to take control of this. I'm not really worried. This attack wave's not going to do anything. If one of my heroes shows up, it'll be fine. Okay. I'm getting attacked pretty heavily. You can hear them beating on the door. I should get one of those ring cameras where I can see what's going on at my front door in the bottom left hand corner. Well, they broke one of the doors, but that's all they broke. My pets were able to hold them off. And then we're going to kill the beholder. Done. Okay, that's another thing. There are bosses on this map. I said at the start of the video, the bosses mod doesn't affect this map. That's incorrect. Killing the goblin camp. When you buy the bosses as DLC, bosses and monsters DLC, you unlock all goblin camps, which are only in 2 levels, this level and the forest level. It makes it so that you can't destroy the camp more than twice, or the Goblin King will come and try and kill you. So I was wrong on that front, and I apologise, and I'm correcting myself now. So yeah, you can get the Wyvern backpack. That's how you get it on this map. If you like the Wyvern backpack, I don't. I think I explained in the last video. If you made it to the end of the video, it was quite late in the video when I talked about it. I think the Wyvern backpack is bugged to all fuck. It is one of the glitchiest things in the game, and I will stay very, very far away from it if I can. The climbing backpack the climbing gear is just so much more effective. It does its job better. Sometimes it doesn't work, but at least it doesn't get your dwarves stuck. Like the dwarves will be like, oh, I don't know how to, well, I'm stuck against this wall, I don't know what to do. Whereas with climbing gear, they just tell you they can't do it and move on and do something else. So productivity just hits a full stop pretty much with the Wyvern backpack. But if you want to know how to make Wyvern backpacks, you kill the goblin camp, the goblin king comes down, you kill his dragon, the dragon drops a wyvern egg. You cannot use that for the dragon egg. You need to go down to the bottom of the map where the lava is to get that. You get that wyvern egg, you make a wyvern nest, which I've already got access to, so I can make one now, but I'm not going to. You make a wyvern nest, you put the egg in the wyvern nest, wait for it to hatch. When it hatches, you get a wyvern backpack. Simple as that. But yeah, like I said, I don't use them. You can use them. It makes your dwarves fly. I thought it was cool when I first saw it, but nah, never. Okay, so I got my farm up and running. I got all my sheep. Well, not all of them yet, but most of them. And we got Hitchcrook or whatever his name is. I thought it was Hitchcrook, but it's not. Something else. Can't replace those with dirt because they don't classify as stone. So we got a third hero up and running. Now we're pumping along. So we're basically reached the next tier of staff. We're going to make 10. We've already got one dwarf. And now I'm just trying to level up the tree as fast as possible. We can cut a couple more. I made the farm a little bit bigger. It's really easy to catch sheep on this level because of the mountains. They get stuck, so you just go and just plant a trap right on top of them, and after a few seconds it just catches them. Got to use portals though, otherwise I'll be climbing mountains all day. Another thing I've been doing quite regularly over the past maybe hour of gameplay is killing boars, because I need leather. I need quite a bit of it, about 25 leather or something like that. Maybe more, I'm not sure. Yeah, 25 sounds about right. So you just zoom out, look for a boar, kill it. Done. And the goblins have respawned, so they came into my base and my pets shooed them off. One thing you can do to make boars spawn is kill animals on top, because the map can only spawn so many animals. It's not unlimited, so if there are too many sheep, you're not going to get, no boars will spawn. So you go up the top, kill all the sheep. Farm animals don't count to this cap. It's an actual in-game cap that is apparent to what's on the map. It doesn't count what's in the farms. So you can have a farm as big as you want, but it won't stop the boars spawning up the top. But yeah, if there are too many sheep, no boars will spawn, and they live forever. So yeah, you got to get rid of them. So here I'm just going to equip everyone. I notice they're fighting, so put these staves on the rest of all of them. There you go, that just doubled their damage. Got enough breastplate, mage armor. Put that on everyone. Alright, and we're getting pretty geared now. And the rest of the map should start to fly by. Come across another door. I haven't got enough. Here we go, we can make enough hats. Make some more scissors, and here's another door. It's going to burst open and we're going to get some zombies. Luckily, Burner's there. He can just take him down, AoE him to death. Very easy. And there was a beholder in there, but I killed it earlier and destroyed that. And we're golden. We just got to equip those hats, and yeah. Here we go. All the hats are done. So we're just going to equip them. Got to get past the heroes. Whoops, wrong one. Yep. Alright, everyone's got their hat. I got 2 extra for when I need them. I don't want the mithril helmet. This level's not hard, so... I mean, once we get to the temples and we try and take on some of those bosses, then yeah, it will be a little bit harder, but we're not there yet. Okay, so we're just digging along and we come across a guardian in a grotto, which, if you don't know already, grotto is a DLC. It's what all those brown planks are. It's a free DLC, so you download it and install it, and these things all spawn all over the place. Also the sand grottos. Actually, I might be wrong there. Might be sand grottos. But yeah, I didn't kill him. Not all my dwarves were there. I don't know why they're... So they're all going to go to sleep now. I've got a dwarf sleeping on the bloody dirt. I'm looking at what food I have available. Fried duck. I've got to set up a farm. Yeah. And then I'll take on that guardian again. Oh, that's right. And then we got backpacks, so we need to cut more sheep. Wait for them to wake up, and then we can get back to it. Okay, so I've locked them in the house. They're all ready to go, so let's unlock it. Portal's there, click on him. Yep, he should be dead in seconds. He almost killed two of my dwarves, but... Oh, there we go, we got him. We got these beetles as well. They're fucking annoying. They're causing me more troubles than the Guardian was. And there's one of the portal parts. And remember to strip mine these places, because these planks, it saves you from making them. And it's always easier to replace a block than it is to build, to get rid of it and then build it back. And I should be using portals here because now I've got, yeah, there we go. Now that I've got mage armor, I can use portals willy-nilly. Okay, so I've got enough to make my backpacks. So we're going to make 12 backpacks. Still need some more wool to make the boots. Don't know where they're attacking from, I can hardly see. They're trying to break through that wall. Looks like I'm not going to need to worry about this night at all. They're not spawning over this side at all. My dwarves are hungry. No, I should really start feeding them. I don't know if you caught the bit in the last episode where I explained what feeding does. If dwarves are really happy, they heal themselves 1 heart. If they're not full, they'll actually lose a heart. I mean, if they're on an empty stomach, they'll lose a heart, and then they'll go regain up to 1 out of 3 feeding. And then if they get back down to 0 out of 3 feed, they'll lose another bloody heart. So it's good to keep them full. Another thing they do is if they're really happy, see, there's the boss goblin telling me not to do that. I'm going to get rid of this mountain so that attack waves actually work. Because I actually want attack waves to hit me because it gives me experience. Kill these frogs. Gather water. And what was I saying? I completely forgot already. Good on you. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of this mountain, get rid of this water. Don't need any fish. There's that tower. I should probably work on the temple, to be honest. So I'll probably level this area out, and then I'll attempt the temple, and I'll show you what getting a monk does and how to unlock it and everything like that. Okay, I remember what I was talking about again. A happy dwarf, full feeding, 3 out of 3 feeding. They will, when they're bored or something like that, they'll talk to other dwarves and they'll get happy. But the most important thing is they'll upgrade your base. Say you have a level 1 bed, like a leaf bed. They'll upgrade it to a wooden bed. They'll give you free shit. They'll feed themselves sometimes for free. You don't know, it doesn't cost any recipes or anything like that. So they'll actually keep themselves at full health if they're happy enough. If they're full health and full feeding. So 3 out of 3 fed. Well fed. It's complicated, but you get my drift. So I'm making climbing gear now. Like I said, it's the best secondary item in the game. Backpacks and climbing gear, 2 items to have, unless you want to go wyverns, which I don't know. If you can convince me they're better, try it. I do not think you will succeed unless they're patched. But anyway, we're getting close to that temple. Okay then, you cannot use a portal near a temple. Magical energy is being blocked by the temple. So I use scaffolding, which apparently it doesn't count. So 3 gargoyles are going to spawn, and what do they call again? Imp or fairy. And I killed her instantly. She was easy. Burner made short work of her. And now I've got myself a sky monk or something like that. A water monk. I don't know what that is. It's a lightning cloud. So I don't know what that stands for. But now I've got a monk. And I'll show you in a sec what his inventory space looks like. There he is, he's digging right there. Right, that's his inventory space. So he can have a pickaxe and an axe. And I've got to make him an axe. And they're pretty good, they're useful. It's nice having an extra dwarf, because they do what, you know, they're good at mining, they're good at cutting down trees. They fight with their fists, and they're actually pretty strong. You know, they're no pushover. They're not as strong as a fully geared dwarf, but they're better than nothing. So if he dies, he'll just resurrect at the temple after a minute or 2. So no need to worry about him. He'll be right. But yeah, so that's my first monk. Okay, so here, just quickly, I checked the shop. I'm like, those heroes look like shit. So I'm going to wait until I level up, and hopefully I can get the Paladin. The Paladin or Nostradwarvis. They're the 2 heroes I want. So one of those. So I didn't like the heroes that were on offer. So it's alright to skip. I've got enough heroes. I'm safe. Nothing's going to go wrong. I got my workshops up and going. I got a laboratory. I can't afford to make 3, so I just made 1. And we just got to focus on leveling up and digging. Another night, another attack wave. And I've pretty much leveled out this whole side of the map. Gotten rid of most of the mountain. I got full everything really. Using a lot of scaffolding. Scaffolding is really useful. I always suggest you have about 25 of them. Just because they are just so useful. And killing animals randomly always helps keep your food up, because you can make soup later. Soup is probably one of the best foods in the game. I mean, it doesn't do much for you, but in terms of like how much it makes and how much food required to make it, and it needs coal, it needs meat, it needs leaves. It's straightforward shit, you know. You don't need to fuck around when making it. So always keep killing animals. Okay, so I've got my sheep farm. Now I'm working on my duck farm. Or chicken farm, whatever you want to call it. It's the same shit. They lay eggs. And they drop feathers. You know, there's nothing different. They're ducks instead of chickens. What more can I say? But yes, they can be farmable, unlike in the last level where you couldn't farm eggs. Okay then, so we're about to level up. There we go, level 12. Now we should check what we got. Fully gear that dwarf, which we've made sure we've got extras. Also, nice dwarves, excellent. Not the paladin, but still free portals, free magic collect. I've said that in every episode, haven't I? We should make a t-shirt that says that. Yeah, so we'll deck out that dwarf, and I think we've pretty much flattened the whole map. Turn all that into dirt, so that nice trees grow on it. Although, I did say that trees do grow on this tile for some strange reason, even though it's not stone, it's something else. I don't know. Okay, so here I'm gonna quickly speed it up. This is me making my farm. I'm gonna build a ladder here so it's easy enough for them to get to it, and then I've only got enough to make one level at the moment. I'll get enough frogs later, so there's the first level. Easy done, and then we can start making some rice, and then yeah, we can make some better food. Okay, so now we've got enough to make this hero. Nice dwarves. Get him and put him right there. Nice little spot for him. And here's that worm again. Remember, if you didn't see the last video or the Halloween video, new information: if you put a totem down, a house totem, worms will not spawn. So it's not too much of a problem at the moment, but it will become a problem because I'm going to build my farm there, and it's going to annoy the shit out of me. So yeah, keep that in mind. Totems, get rid of worms. Alright, so we're coming across another room. It looks like an earth temple. I'm thinking it's an earth temple. It might be a fire temple. I'm not quite sure if it, like, the first temple, the one that's above ground, that's usually the easiest one, because just a harpy will spawn or some shit like that, depending on the difficulty. If you play this on like Nightmare, maybe 3 or 4 harpies will spawn. So, but it's generally the easiest one to take on. This, on the other hand, could be a different story. The water lizards are really fucking tough, and they deal a lot of damage. The black dragons, sometimes there's like 6 or 7 of them. So it's like fucking, yeah, it's like really hard to get rid. And you don't get the monk, the elemental monk, until you clear all the monsters. You know, you've got to overcome the task before you can be rewarded. So yeah, we'll find out what it is. It looks like a earth temple, but it might be a fire one. And you know this, you've already seen this. I've done this 1,000 times. This is my infinite water source. And they're just going to build it. It's easier to just to take control of a dwarf and do this yourself instead of making them go back and forward like this. I don't know why. I always start off like this. I'm like, oh, I'll just do this. Just take control of the dwarf and do it yourself. See, I'm waiting for him. Look there. Okay then. Make that dirt. And then I'll fill it up with water. Hopefully I got enough. I've got 26 water. That should be enough. Alright. See if it's enough. Wasn't enough. So, I'm just going to buy some. I don't know why. And like I said, kill animals so that they keep respawning. Okay. I should have enough water. Yes, that's enough water. Okay then. So now I can farm water. I've also got some diving helmets which I made earlier, and now they can go underwater and do whatever they can walk underwater pretty much. And we've got our farm up and operational, so we're making a lot of food. We're getting to that point where I'm going to have to start putting in defenses. Not that the waves are getting too hard, but just so that I never have to worry about the defenses ever again. So I do my usual 2 blocks high and then 3 blocks high out here. So that's enough for 3 Tesla coils or 9 Tesla coils. And 2 eggs. Right, you don't have to buy eggs, but it's just easier this way. As you can see, he almost attacked that wooden block. If I would get attacked from that direction, they would actually break it, but I haven't been attacked from that side. So, get some mana potions, make some more of those, more glass, and then should be able to make my jar of souls. Oh, I've got no coal left. There's some brick. Yep, make some brick. There we go. Almost there. Don't have any iron ore. Oh well. So I got my second level of farming going. So now I'm gonna start digging down. Because yeah, up here is getting a bit boring. We need silver, and we need gold, and we need mithril. So need to go down. That's a good way to start. And I'm using iron. We'll use some stone ladders. Iron ladders are faster, but only by 0.5. So it's not a big difference. If you can make, it depends on what you can afford really. I can afford a shit ton of stone ladders, so I may as well just make them because I can afford a fuck ton of them. And you're seeing the advantage to having ranged weapons. Sometimes the enemies just can't fight back. Buying some mithril because you need mithril to make the jar of souls. I'm not quite sure what I'm buying here. Oh yep, some books. Okay. Have I already put my jar of souls up, have I? Okay then. No, I haven't. Alright, jar of souls, where are you? There it is. Alright. Jar of souls. Wait for that to be complete. Shouldn't take too long. Put the statues there. Although, I reckon they're better if you put them on either side of the jar of souls. Because a catapult will fit nicely there. At least with my design it will. Your design could be completely different. And they've hardly even started working down here. They're still cleaning up. They're doing the farming and everything for me. Which is, like I said, you should never get them to do farming. You should always do it manually. And come on. And like I said, those slugs, not slugs, worms, they leave coal and iron ore behind when they destroy a block. It's like a 50% chance or something like that. So if you want to keep them around, they will provide for you. And when you kill them, you get slime, which like I said is used for farming and for making potions, which can be useful, but at the cost of them destroying your shit, it's not. And they always seem to spawn where you don't want them, so just get a totem and get rid of them. You can always buy slime. Okay, everyone's fully geared. Jar of souls, up it goes. Done. Okay, now we can, alright, make everyone, level them all up. And they'll start becoming quite a force to be reckoned with. Okay. And I shouldn't have used that last book, but whatever. Oh, we're getting attacked. Is it one portal or two? Looks like one, but there's a lot of monsters coming out of it. Yep, that was easy. Done. Well, I mean, there's a random one, but that wasn't a part of the wave, so it's alright. Back to digging. So I'm just happily digging along, and then all of a sudden, black dragons. I'll just throw everything out here. Because everyone's ranged, this shouldn't be too hard, but black dragons are still no pushover. They'll knock your dwarves around. I'm doing alright so far. Killed two of them. I think I just lost a dwarf too. There we go. A fire monk. It was our reward. And I think he's good at cooking and some other shit. I don't know. Probably find out soon. But now that we know that we can take him on, we might go and explore that other temple. Unlock that one. And see what other dwarf we get from that, or monk. But yeah, that's the black dragon one, the fire one. And we're just going to keep digging now. Okay, I was wrong earlier. Monks only have one ability. The fire monk has, what was it? Smith. So he's good on the forge. And that's it. He has all the other abilities, like, he doesn't do anything else. He just has one ability, like heroes. Heroes have two skills. Sorry, they're called skills. And he's a good smith. So I don't know what the other, the one with the lightning cloud, I don't know what that one's good at, but you may have, some eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed what he's good at. That one right there. Okay, so another attack wave is about to hit. Here it comes. And I'm working my way to that other temple. The third temple. Well, the second one I came across, but the third temple that I'm going to unlock. Now, I think I'm safe here, but boy was I wrong. Look, they are just ploughing through my wall. I need defenses now. I mean, I can handle it, but look, I have to rebuild every single time this happens. So to stop that from happening, yeah, I'm going to build some thick wall. Replace those, yeah, replace that. Get rid of all these trees, don't need any of that crap. And then probably put a stronger door in, but I don't have any stronger doors yet. Oh, no, I should. I just haven't made any because I haven't been mining iron ore. Oh well. I guess that might be next. Yeah, I got one door. Oh no, I got some iron ore. Yeah, let's make some more doors. There we go, 4 doors. Put one in for now. No. Yep, there we go. And house complete. And we'll finish in those doors, and we'll get to the next temple. Okay, so we've come across the temple. We're under attack now. I haven't actually noticed it. There it is. And it's a rock golem, which means this is an earth temple or shrine. Earth shrine, whatever. And another dwarf died. Oh no, that's a new dwarf. Okay. Now we can make a couple more of those pickaxes. No, I don't want those. Make a backpack. I didn't make any boots. I never noticed throughout this whole playthrough if I made any boots or not. They've got boots on. So yeah, you just gotta kill this earth golem. He's pretty easy if you're ranged. If you're melee, he'll kick the shit out of you, but like, look at that. He's trapped. He can't do anything. And then I think when you kill him, all this shit spawns. I'm not 100% sure on that. No. Cool. Now we got the earth guy. And we also got living forest wand or staff. So I'm not quite sure what the earth monk does. He might be good at like logging or some shit, because that is a thing. And I want to build those staffs, but I need pickaxes first. A climber and a miner. Okay. So he has 2 skills, but the fire monk doesn't. Okay then. Well, we're learning something new every day. So the fire monk only has 1 skill, but the earth monk has 2. Alright. Oops, I accidentally killed the goblin encampment. So now this guy's coming down and he's burning my ladder. No, there we go. So we'll kill him. Oh. I thought all of his goblin friends were going to drop down. They didn't. Oh, okay. No complaints on that. Would have been more experience, but whatever. So we're finally up to the last doors. We're going to take these doors down and put these new ones in. There we go. Reinforced all hell. Now we're going to get some, where we're digging. Gotta get some more silver bars and then gold and then, yeah, we're on our way. Okay, so the last couple of waves, they've broken through. So I'm going to treat this actually quite seriously and, not seriously, but, you know, I'm going to make sure that my dwarves are there, ready to go. Focus on one side. Because now there's 2 portals. There we go, they're all dead. Well, almost all dead. And go to the other side. Yeah, it looks like we handled that pretty comfortably. Done. No problemo. Just got to replace a door and that's it. Now for the coup de grace of defenses. Gonna build some catapults. We'll have to wait until they're ready. And then we'll place them. Okay, so now most of those catapults are ready. Not all of them, but most of them. Got 8 there. Gotta get rid of these trees. Oh, I need I need a bridge there. And there we go. Got 8 there. What happened there? Oh, one more. There we go. Now we should be perfectly fine. And there's a guardian down there. I should probably kill him too. Maybe I'll dig down to him. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to come across another guardian. And doing alright. Not all the dwarves are here. Got him. Okay. And he's a goner. Oh, dwarf died. Oh. Let's just resurrect him. Okay. Back to digging. Let's see how the night goes with the catapults up. So I've just finished digging the rest of this hole. Yeah, they're doing alright. Hardly need me. Just like that. Oh no, there's still something left. What attacked me? There's still something left alive, I don't know what. I don't know. Well, there you go. We won. Oh, I got a new hero too. I must have missed that. Got Sir Tinkington. We got some Tesla coils going. I need some more gold bars, and we'll put those Tesla coils in. Okay, so it's time to put these Tesla coils in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And we only got 2 left, so we'll put those 2 there. We can make, well, we need one iron ore. Oh. Well, we've got a pretty strong defense now. We shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, I'll finish that Tesla coil off, and then we shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing a 3rd layer of catapults. I can only make a couple at the moment, but yeah, I'm gonna do 5 catapults up the top there, so 10 more catapults. And now that I've got so much iron ore, I've decided I'm gonna replace all these stone staircases with iron staircases. Because, like I said, they are faster, and if you have the resources, why not? Iron ore becomes irrelevant in game. Well, even if you're making guns, you do need a lot of iron ore to make guns. But anyway, that's beside the point. May as well make these steps, ladders, much quicker. And I'm leveling up a couple of my skills. And we're getting there. So we just hit level 14. Now we're going to deck out another dwarf. So we need one of those, one of those. Mage armor. Yep. It looks like there's a door guardian there. Oh, he got hit pretty hard. Okay, so yeah, only thing we don't have is, yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Cool. Alright. And he's fully decked out. Oh, we just gotta... Yeah, there we go. Now he's ready. We're just gonna kill this. And find out if we can open this door. And see how I orchestrate the door and I put it to the corner so I can see what I need? That's the best way to do it. And then just like that. But unfortunately I don't have enough. So, and I think I never have enough. But anyway, back to digging. So I'm just digging along, you know, and all this water comes out. I'm like, oh yeah, it must have been in like a well or something. No, it's not. It was a temple. It was a water temple. A water shrine. And these are those little bastards. They're like dogs. They hit pretty hard, but AoE damage takes them down nice and quickly. And there you go. And there's... Now I gotta kill a golem. 2 golems. This is gonna take a while. Almost got him. And this will be our water monk. I don't know what they're good at, but yeah. Swimmer and a fisher. So they're good at fishing and they're good at swimming. And I had a look at the other monk that I got, and he had 2 skills as well. So it appears as though the fire monk is the only one that doesn't have 2 skills. It only has 1. So I was right the first time. They all have 2 skills except for the fire monk for some strange reason. He might do extra damage, I don't know. There's no information on the wiki about the... They stopped updating the wiki at like patch 1.6, and this is like patch 1.67, 1.7 or something. Right now we're up to 1.9. So that just goes to show how out of date the wiki is. I mean, it's really good for the first 4 levels, but after that, yeah, level 5, level 6, level 7, there's no information on them at all. No information on the heroes, so forth. But hopefully, I would do it, but I've never updated a wiki before. I don't know what it entails. So if anyone out there knows what they're doing, yeah, that'd be great. Alright, so we're about to get attacked again. Let's see how our defense holds up. And we've almost finished. We're halfway through this tunnel. We're getting really close to the end now. And all I've got's mage gear and silver weapons. The Tezzuquil's going away. All those catapults. I still haven't put the catapults on the top yet. I have made them. I haven't made all of them. There you go, they're destroying those blocks. They're also destroying the blocks I don't want them to destroy. Now they won't do it. I've got magic collect, so I can just pick all that stuff up and replace it. There we go. And just put the dirt blocks in there. Now I can put my catapults in, yay. There we go. Now nothing's getting through. And we're getting close to the end now. I don't even know if I'll get mithril stars. I'm doing so far, I'm getting so... I'm flying through it, should I say. I've got 23 fucking dwarves. Alright, so now we're just going to dig straight down. We're getting to that point. Definitely the point where I need just mithril now. I make mithril pickaxes, mithril staves, and I don't really need the armor. I got like an extra 100% HP. Hopefully that's deep enough. And just let them dig out this hole. And then I can start going left or right to get some mithril. So I want some more books. So some more books. Got some more health there going. Got like 150 books being made into health. A couple of books into productivity. Yeah, these dwarves are going to be nice and strong. And I think if we've got enough mithril ore now, we might be able to make... Yeah, there we go, we can make enough now. Oh no, we need more. Yeah, because the, I've got 4 monks. So, 14 pickaxes isn't going to do it. I need 18. Okay, here we go. 17. Why did I only make 17? I needed one more. Did I make 18, did I? Oh, I must already have one. Doesn't matter. I could have made an extra one. Wouldn't have mattered much. Alright, so now I've got all my pickaxes. Mithril pickaxes. I'm using the spacebar here, by the way. That's how you skip through them nice and quickly. Now they're all fully equipped. And we're good to go. Look how much faster they are. I'm flying through it. Only got a couple more tunnels left to dig, and we'll find these 2 more guardians, I think. And maybe we'll find some more temples, I don't know. I think 4 is a lot of temples. Usually don't find more than that. Okay, so we should have enough now. That's enough mithril. We can make 13. What? Oh, we needed 28. We only had 27. Okay then, so we gotta wait for them to be made. Oh, well, I had enough. I just gotta wait for them to be made. Then we'll make 1 more staff, and then everyone will be fully geared. Unless I want mithril armor, which I don't really give a shit about. I mean, I can just keep leveling up their health. Okay, so we've got enough staffs. Equip everyone with the best staff there is. Well, the fireball staff is pretty good too, but this is the best standard staff. It doesn't shoot fireballs, although I think you can make a potion that makes it shoot fireballs, but that costs, you gotta make it, so fuck that. And we're pretty much fully geared. Came across another one of these little protected doors. Oh, he knocked him halfway across the fucking world. Look at that. Easy done. Oh, maybe not. A little bit tougher than I thought. Got a couple of gold coins. We got a lot of gold coins. I wonder if I'm going to buy another hero or just going to go for mana. Don't know. Oh, I can get the paladin. Yeah, I'll probably buy the paladin. That'll be all my catapults. You hear my catapults going off? That's how many there are. Don't handle that easy. And I'm just gonna keep mining. I'm not worried about it one bit. Look, I can't even finish that one off. Oh no, there we go. I can finish it off. Wonder what I'm gonna get. Anything special? Please go back down and check. Oh, the freezing iron sword. Alright. Already got that. Okay, I found another guardian. Am I gonna lock him in or? Oh, he died. Oh shit, that was stupid of me. Yeah, he's gonna die. Maybe I should just kill him. What do you reckon? I probably should have just killed him. Oh, they're gonna kill him anyway. Look at that. Oh, Nosha Dwarvis nearly died. There we go, garden defeated. 1 more to go, and then we're finished. Okay then, so I just found a temple. There's another temple right there. Also, I'm getting attacked by something. What am I getting attacked by? Oh, it's a guardian. Okay. They're gonna kill him easy. Yeah, look at that. It's the elixir of ice arrow. Oh, so it's not the staff, it's the arrows that can freeze. Or maybe no. Actually, I don't know. You might be able to use them with staves. So yeah, we got all the parts to the portal now. But I want that temple, so I think I'm just going to mine out the whole map. What do you say? Well, yeah, we'll do that. First things first, let's get this unlocked. He's going to need some stuff, so get down there, get that water. Once the temple's unlocked, it looks like a water temple, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's a water temple. And then the 2 golems, yep. 3 golems, okay. They must get harder the more temples you've come across, or shrines or whatever. I don't know. Cool. Got another. Now we got 24. And he's already geared. Nice. So I noticed this out of the corner of my eye. This guy over here. So we're just going to kill him. All hands on deck. And there we go, he's down. There's all the guard. Now we've got all the guardian pieces. I thought we had them all, but apparently not. I miscounted. I don't know why I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, may as well get. If I'm gonna dig it out, I'm pretty sure I don't need planks anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm pretty much done the level. That's pretty much all there is to offer for this. There's no like secret big boss or kraken or anything like that. It's just the novelty to this map is the temples. And I've showed you all the different elements. There are no other elements. So I guess we can just skip to the end. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. We're just going to finish the portal and right on out we go. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you haven't already, check out my Patreon. It's in the link below. For as little as $5 a month, you can get a shout out at the end of my video. Every video that you're a member. And it really does help out a lot. You know, this is more of a hobby, and yeah, any help is appreciated. But other than that, I'll see you in Lonely Mountain, level 6, Lonely Mountain World. As always, be good, dear mother, and I'll see you next time. Peace.